Hello, my name is Ernest Wong. I founded the Super Teen Bootcamp since 1985. And today I want to share with you on how to raise smart kids. Wow, some of the people will say, raising smart kids. What do you mean by smart? I think a smart kid must have three very important qualities. The three important qualities is number one, that they have good character. The second one is they have good relationship. And the third one is they must be able to perform well academically. Now let me begin by talking about how to do that. The first one is all parents want children to be smart, to be able to do well in the studies, to be able to do well, let's say, in languages, in maths, and in music, and in sports. But I think the first step a parents must do, the first step is to begin to do one thing, and that is to build relationship. Build relationship. Building relationship doesn't mean to say you allow your child to behave any way that they want. Building relationship means to say you establish a connection with them. I came across many parents, they told me that, hey, I want to be with my child just like my friend. I'm sorry to tell you that it will not happen. Your child will always be your child. Your child cannot be your friend. All right? If they cannot be your friend, then there is a certain distance, and when you have a certain distance, you can begin to guide them to do certain things. It is very interesting. When you talk about a smart kid, that means to say, I regard them before 12 years old. So from 0 age to 5 years, they always talk a lot of things about what mom said. All right? So because that at that point is so very important, and so it is very influential. But after they get into kindergarten and they move on to primary school, lower primary, you know what they will say? They say, teacher says. Now that is the time you must get the help of teachers. Now, so coming back to this 0 to 5, 6 years old, what do you want to do? You want to build a relationship with them because you are so very important. And usually I say after 3 years old, when they get into kindergarten or playgroup, you should go and pick them up. You should shower them with love. You should hug them and all that. Now that relationship is built. But more important, during this period of time, dad and mom, please talk a lot to the children. Talk. Read to them. Talk to them. And that is the time they like to talk and talk and talk. But what happened to a lot of us adults? We find that you are talking too much. But if we don't talk enough, then what happens is there are two things that they will not develop. They will not develop the skills to acquire enough vocabulary. That means to say they don't have enough words to use. Now, you know very well, word represents a person's thinking. If they do not have enough words to express the idea, how are they going to read the books? How are they going to be able to do well in the primary schools? So that's the first thing. So that, mom, remember, build relationship. So that is a very important part.